Cold email is hands down one of the cheapest, most effective ways to generate revenue for your agency. But after working with tons of agency owners and handling their cold emails, I noticed that most, if not all of them, were making these 5 cold email mistakes and missing out on thousands of dollars of revenue because of them. Alright, so let me cover the 5 biggest cold email mistakes and exactly how you can fix them. And this is how you stop wasting time with broken outreach and finally start booking consistent qualified sales calls. The first mistake is having a lack of market research. Most agency owners fail before they even send an email. It's not because they don't know how to write, but because they don't know who they're writing to. They think market research means knowing an industry. But saying, I target marketing agencies, isn't research, that's just having it in a category. The real reason your emails don't convert is that your targeting is too broad and your messaging is too generic. You don't know your ICP, your ideal client profile, in detail. Their team size, job title, revenue range, or pain points. When you don't know what a prospect values, every message you send is a gamble. You might land a few replies by luck, but you'll never get predictable results every month. Cold email is basically a precision game, and you can't win with a blurry target. And here is how you can fix it and research your ICP more in depth. Researching means knowing your prospects better than they know themselves. And here's how you can do it. You can start with company level filters. Define the headcount, location, and niche. Example, instead of marketing agencies, choose TikTok ad agencies with 5 to 20 employees running meta ads, and you directly see how much more specific this is. The second step is to identify decision makers. If the company has 1 to 10 employees, try to find the founder, and if the company is bigger and having up to 50 employees, then look for CMO or head of growth. And if it's a really big company with 50 plus employees, you can look for a VP or director level. The third step is understanding their state. You need to write down where they are now, their current state, and where they want to be, their desired state, and what's blocking them, the obstacle they're facing. And the last step is to map your offer as the bridge. Your service should be the vehicle that takes them from their current state to their desired state. And when you know all these things, what they want, what they hate, and what's holding them back, your cold email stops sounding like spam and starts sounding like a real solution. The second mistake is having bad scripts. Even with the perfect audience, most people destroy their chances inside the email itself. You already know and research your ICP deeply, but you don't have a good email script, and it doesn't matter because then they will just click off or delete the email. And most agency owners do these mistakes in their script. The first one is having no personalization. Just using their first name isn't enough. Another mistake they make is that it's too long. People just write essays instead of short, concise offers. And another thing they do is write all about you. I've been in the game for 10 years, etc. And nobody who reads the email care about you. The last mistake agency owners make in their script is having a irrelevant offer. The prospect just reads it and thinks, this is not for me. What they have in common is that they over-explain, brag, or drown readers in fluff. And cold email isn't about you talking, it's about them listening. And if your message doesn't feel written for a specific person, it just gets ignored. And here's how you can fix this and write scripts that convert. Winning scripts are short, relevant, and personal. And if you follow this framework, your scripts will be outstanding. The first is the personalized opener. You can mention stuff as their city, niche, or website. Example, I saw your agency listed among the top TikTok ad firms in London. Nice work. Then you add some relevant proof or a case study, like we recently helped a similar brand increase retention by 28%. And then you have a clear value statement. We think we can help you achieve something similar. And then you end it with a simple CTA, worth exploring further. And here are some rules you can follow. Keep it 50 to 70 words maximum. Maintain a 2-to-1 ratio of you versus I, which means you should include them twice as much as yourself. Delete anything that doesn't add value to them. And don't include any links. It just kills the deliverability. Short, relevant, and value-first emails outperform paragraphs every single time. And the third mistake is having a no clear offer. Even if you have the most perfectly researched and personalized emails, if you have a weak offer, people just won't respond. And most agencies send messages like this: we help businesses grow with marketing. And that literally means nothing. It's not quantifiable, it's not time bound, and it doesn't reduce risk. When there's no clear offer, your prospect can't imagine the outcome, so they won't take action from the email. And here's how you can fix this and build a really strong offer. A strong offer consists of these 4 components. The first is a quantifiable end result. They need to know what they get. Example, we book you 10 to 20 qualified calls. Then you need to have a time frame. How fast will they see the results? Example, within 30 days. And then you need to have a guarantee. What if it doesn't happen? For example, you can have different types of guarantee, or that you will work for free if something doesn't happen. And the last thing is to have a unique mechanism, USP. This is how you are going to specifically help them. Example, by using hyper-targeted cold email campaigns. And if you combine all these 4 components, you can have something like, we'll book you 10 to 20 qualified calls within 30 days using hyper-targeted cold email campaigns, or we would work with you for free. It's clear, concrete, and risk reversed. And that's what people reply to. And the last mistake we got here is poor inbox management and no follow-ups. Cold emails doesn't end when someone replies. That's just when it starts. Cold email doesn't end when someone replies to your email. That's just when the game starts. Most people lose deals because they treat replies casually. They check their inbox maybe once a day, respond hours later, and wonder why leads ghost them. And here's the truth. Every minute after a reply counts. The longer you wait, the colder the lead gets. The same problem happens with follow-ups. Some send even none and others spam 10 times, and both are wrong. You don't want to have no follow-ups because then you miss a lot of opportunities, but at the same time you don't want to send too many because you will get spam complaints and deliverability death. And here's how you can fix this. Respond within 5 to 10 minutes. When someone replies, they're warm right now. So make sure you reply fast or you will lose them forever. The second thing you can do is check your inbox constantly. Set reminders, put notifications on your phone, or have someone manage replies for you. If you got this speed, you will make more money. Use a 2-step follow-up system. In the first email, you have your main offer, and then you send your second email 2 to 3 days later, where you reframe the offer from a different angle. And that's it. 2 touch points converts the best. And anything more just lowers the deliverability and the ROI. And the last thing you need to keep in mind is to keep replies conversational. Ask quick questions instead of having long paragraph. The goal is to get them on a call, not win a debate. Mistake number 5, poor technical setup. And this is the silent killer not many people know about. You can have the best copy, research and offer, but if your technical setup is broken, your email will never reach all the inboxes. Most people ship out here. They buy random domains, skip authentication, blast hundreds of emails from one account and land in spam by day 3. And deliverability isn't some magic thing, it's engineering. Ignore it and everything else just collapses. And here's a checklist for a non-negotiable setup for cold email in 2025. When it comes to domains and email accounts, you need to make sure you always buy .com domains from reliable providers like GoDaddy or Porkman. Then you can use Google Workspace or Outlook. They're pretty cheap, up to $6 to $7 a month. And make sure you avoid some cheap resellers. And when it comes to authentication, verify using Gmail's Show Original or MX Toolbox. Then you verify using Gmail's Show Original or MX Toolbox. Then you need to warm up for 14 days using SmartLead or instantly before sending. Here are some sending rules you can follow. Send 20 to 25 cold emails per inbox per day, and you can exclude warm-ups in this. And then you scale horizontally. More inboxes, fewer sends per inbox. Then scale horizontally, which means the more inboxes, the fewer sends you have per inbox. And to prevent spam, you make sure you have no links in the first email and avoid spam trigger words like free, discount, limited. And make sure to add a spin tags, like for example, hey, hi, hello, to randomize the sentences. Get this right once and your emails will actually land perfectly. Now, if you're an agency owner and want to automate your outreach with AI so you don't have to worry about making these mistakes again and not having to spend a single minute working on your cold emails, check the first link in the description to get my AI outreach accelerator that will save you 15 hours a week, because everything is just done by AI. It doubles your response rates and scales your pipeline. And if you want to know how I book over 10 sales calls per month using these AI cold emails, check this video out where I explain exactly how I do it. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more value, and I'll see you in the next one.